video conference for Dr. Lee.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your call?
Dr. Lee, I don't think you need to remind you that the Army funds the investigations you are conducting. In addition, I am responsible for the life and safety of all personnel at that base.
Well, the serum has worked but has caused a mutation in one of the specimens.
It's good news, but I notice in your face that there is something else.
Yes, sir. The serum seems to make zombies smarter and can communicate.
That's more than we expected.
Zombie virus can spread without a zombie biting a human. Specimen 330 has escaped and in its flight has infected an officer. We have the officer in quarantine, the base is on red alert and the exits are sealed.
That is not something I like to hear. Tomorrow will arrive a team led by Commander Chops. The entire base will be under his orders and his decisions must be followed. Goodbye, Dr. Lee.
I don't like this. Computer, I want a video conference with Dr. Drake.
Hi, Dr. Lee. I'm glad to see you. What happens?
I don't know where to start telling you. The serum has worked. The 330 specimen has shown signs of intelligence, but it has escaped and has infected an officer and has done so without needing to bite him. Tomorrow the men of General Warrior arrive to control the situation. I fear they will take the investigation from our hands.
That's bad news. General Warrior has been trying to control our investigation from the beginning. There is some hidden reason in his interest. Receive the delegation tomorrow and inform me.
Good morning, Doctor. I am Commander Martin Chops. Nice to meet you.
I wish I could say the same. It is not a pleasant situation that the entire building is controlled by your soldiers.
I am very sorry for the inconvenience, but you will understand that this situation may have some danger, and our mission is to detect the danger and eliminate it.
At your service, Commander. We have reviewed all levels of the building and have not detected uncontrolled zombie activity.
Good job, Sergeant Major. Let your men keep watching the perimeter and act in case of danger, but don't eliminate specimen 330. We need it. He's Sergeant Major Harris. He will stay with you in this room and control the communications. Now I would like to speak with the witness who saw what happened.
Okay, I'll ask to be taken to the first level room.
Good morning, Sergeant Morrison. I am Commander Chops. I would like to speak with you about what happened yesterday on the third level.
I've already told everything that happened to Dr. Lee. Ask her, and leave me alone.
I need you to tell me. We must have all the information possible. You may forget to tell the doctor something.
Okay, Lieutenant Smith and I received the order to review the third floor specimens. Everything was fine until we reached number 330. That zombie was different, seemed to want to communicate. The lieutenant took off his helmet and tried to talk with him, but the zombie attacked him.
Attacked him? How? Did the zombie bite the lieutenant?
No, the zombie just slapped him. I went in and took him out of the cell. When we were in the elevator, the lieutenant changed. He looked like a 330 zombie, slapped me, but I put on my helmet and it didn't affect me.
One last question. Did the cell door remain open?
Yes, in the rush to help the lieutenant I forgot to close the cell.
Thanks, Sergeant. That's all. You can go rest and get some sleep. I have already spoken with Morrison. We have had a very satisfactory conversation.
Then you will leave with your troops, aren't you?
I would like to return to my house, but here there is a lot of work to do. You can rest, Dr. Lee, and you can go to your room. For security reasons you cannot leave the base, and I hope tomorrow help the new scientific team that will study the situation of Lieutenant Smith.
So not only does it take my command off the base, you also hold me in it as if I were a prisoner.
I'm sorry you see it that way, but I have to fulfill orders. So I beg you to accept my instructions. Harris, tomorrow we'll have to prepare Lieutenant Smith for the tests.
At your service, my commander. This will be done as you have ordered.
Dr. Drake? The situation is becoming increasingly complicated. I no longer control the base and will bring a new team to lead the investigations.
This is going wrong. I have talked with my contacts at the headquarters and nobody knows anything about all this. Be careful, Dr. Lee. I think that General Warrior is acting with the ignorance of his superiors. Or maybe this is a secret plan that they hadn't told us when we started the investigation.
I'll be careful, Dr. Drake, but I plan to get to the bottom of this whole thing. Now I will go to sleep a little. I'll call you when I can.